One more full breath like this, sending in love, 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 love into your baby. Baby's receiving it. And he's saying, Mama, I want peace in the world, sending out peace with the exhale.
At a prenatal yoga class in San Marcos,
Rooting down through your hips.
Lisa Bandong takes her students through their poses.
Good. I see shoulders trying to relax down. Beautiful.
Some of these women are ready to give birth any day.
Good.
Priscilla Marquez had her son Axel a couple of months ago.
This lets baby know head down.
She likes staying connected with her yoga friends. Marquez has been telling them about her challenges with breastfeeding.
It's a lot more difficult than what it looks like when you see women just, breastfeeding everywhere. I have more respect for them now because it takes a lot from your body, your mind, physically, emotionally as well too.
There's nothing more natural than breastfeeding. And before the advent of formula, all girls grew up seeing women breastfeed their babies.
And really help them to get the colostrum.
Lactation consultant Vicki Wolfram, who passed away after we interviewed her, said we no longer live in a breastfeeding culture.
Most young women giving birth today have only seen bottle feeding, and they only know about schedules, and they really don't know what normal, natural, instinctual breastfeeding looks like.
That's why many new moms need help with breastfeeding.
Yeah.
Carolina Alban-Stoughton says she couldn't have breastfed her baby without it.
You really need guidance. You really need someone to walk you through it. And there's really a science behind it.
I'm just going to do his temperature.
Hospital staff typically provide the kind of hands-on assistance that new moms need.
I think there's just not a whole lot you can do before the baby's here.
Stephanie Jardin remembers learning some techniques, but they just didn't take.
They give you all the basics right from the get-go, but you're just kind of overwhelmed with the fact that you just brought life into the world, that it's kind of in one ear and out the other.
For new moms who still need help with breastfeeding after they go home, there are support groups and lactation consultants.
Look at how sweet you are, little one.
These resources are pretty easy to come by in affluent parts of the county like La Jolla and Encinitas. They're much harder to come by in poorer areas like Barrio Logan or San Isidro. Women who live in these areas face some other barriers to breastfeeding.
Here in our community, the women may be single mothers, more likely to be single mothers. They may not have family as readily available to help, and they may have to go to work earlier than others too.
Dr. Yelenia Palacios is a medical resident at the San Isidro Health Center. She says breastfeeding is challenging. What's more, many new moms aren't sure if their babies are getting enough milk, so they turn to formula.
That idea of, I don't want to have my baby go hungry and I'm not feeding them enough and I'm tired and I'm exhausted, so here's a bottle and baby will go to sleep and I can get some sleep too.
No, muchas gracias por estar aquí.
At their main clinic in Chula Vista, Palacios and other staff have created a support group for new moms. On a weekday morning, Mayra Moreno comes in with her 3-month-old daughter Ambar. She tells Palacios how things are going.
At first, I had to combine breastfeeding with formula. Lately, when I'm on the run, I'll give her a couple of ounces of formula. But other than that, I'm breastfeeding exclusively now.
When Moreno came home from the hospital, she wasn't totally comfortable with breastfeeding.
She's not gonna let go.
Luckily, she got some help from Lila Fitzhugh, the health center's lactation consultant.
Fine. Is it better? You don't have to sit now.
Fitzhugh uses a puppet and a mock breast to show new moms how to position their babies.
You want the baby to latch well onto the nipple and have the bottom lip out. And so I just have some visual aids so that people can understand that it may be uncomfortable for a bit, but you'll work out the kinks and you'll be on your way.
Mi leche empezó a venir.
Dr. Palacios says not all women are familiar with the health benefits of breastfeeding. And for new moms who are feeling overwhelmed and uncomfortable with breastfeeding, the ease of formula can be hard to resist. Even so, Palacios says it's important to keep a couple of things in mind.
Every woman wants the best for their child. And it's not that, Latina women don't want to, breastfeed. It's just there's barriers. We need to help alleviate those barriers so that, we can be up to par with other communities.
Kenny Goldberg, KPBS News.